Let's look at how you can launch other programs from a macro. So I'm gonna create a new macro. I'm gonna name it run exe, run executable file, and I'm gonna open it. Now here in the list of statements, let's double click on run exe statement. As we can see, it has some parameters. The first one is the name of the executable file. In other words, the name of a program which we want to launch. Let's load Notepad, for example, in this case. So I'm gonna write Notepad here and just run the macro. And as we can see, Notepad has been loaded, and this way we can launch any program, for example, calculator. So I'm gonna indicate calculator here as the first parameter and run. And as we can see, Notepad is loaded at first and then calculator. Those programs which we want to launch may have parameters in the form of arguments, so we can indicate those arguments here as the second parameter. Now let's look at how we can pass argument to the program which we want to launch. For example, here in the systems folder, let's find ULA and user license agreement file. This is RTF extension file. So in order to read this file, we should use WordPad and pass the name of this file EULA-RTF as an argument. And now if we run this macro, we can see that Notepad is loaded first, then calculator, and then this agreement which has been read by WordPad. And this statement has so-called wait for exit parameter. This third one, it shows whether the macro exits before the program which we want to launch will load it, or will it wait for this program to close. For example, if we write here false in all cases, and run the macro, we can see that it won't wait for each program to close. So let's run. And as we can see, these programs are loaded all at once without waiting for each program to close. And also we should pay attention to the second parameter which is used to pass the arguments. It's important to know that in order to pass the file as a second parameter to the program which we need to launch, Windows should know not only the name but also full path of this file. For example, this ULA file may not be in the same folder where the system is. For example, I'm gonna copy this file and paste it here in C drive. So we should specify this path here like this. Let's run. And as you can see, WordPad can read this file. So we can launch any exe file in this way, but if you can't load the exe file, it means it's not registered in Windows, so we should pass as a second parameter the name and the full path of this file.